Hello to you too, OG. And welcome back to Pikmin 4. Last time, our efforts in spelunking led to another member of the rescue corps being brought back to home base, and that person is Russ, our item maker. His whole thing is that he'll take the various materials we have around and use it to make upgrades to our suit, bomb rocks, and health packs, and the like. With all these, we have a little bit more leeway to go through. And the second thing we've done, thanks to all the sparklium we gained, is unlock a new area. So today, we'll be exploring around there rather than going back to the sun-speckled terrace. And right now, with only red Pikmin I can actually upgrade, I really hope that there's an onion there in the area and not just a regular cleric. Alright, let's start training, Captain. Buff? Oh, that's definitely what an upgraded rush gotta work towards. So we're just gonna go towards this and chomp. At least for now. Okay. Soon. Keep up the good work, and remember, no slacking! I'm picking up some signals that might be coming from there. There could be a stranded rescue officer out there. So which area would you like to explore? Well, considering what I already said, I'm already ready to go and do this new area that just got detected. So off we go into the blossoming Arcadia. Hmm, 4,000 this time. I probably won't hit that area, that amount of sparklium until I finish this area at least. But I'll at least get past the halfway point. But welcome, dear viewer, to the blossoming Arcadia. Another backdoor garden, and what looks like a sakura petaled playground. And if that's the case, I'm hoping that there's some blue Pikmin here in this area. Alright, Pikmin, let's head on out. And why don't you want me to use any reds? I'm gonna need them just in case we gotta fight something hard. If only just so I can have some more and they can just work on that. Ooh, I see you. Get! Oh. And as you can see over there, there's some water. So while we can freeze these areas, at the same time we can't pull anything out of them. Oh, there's some material. Yeah. And bonk. And jump. except you. You get to drop him. Bonk. Hey, just shy. That little treasure. What we're gonna have you guys do is take these materials here, but also take the kills. But there is something I'd like to ask you, dear viewer. Here. With the current growing price in RAM and computer parts just becoming harder and harder to come by, both on the consumer and corporate markets, there are many asking for one. There's pretty much now a very hard desire to just say, hey, start working through your backlog of games to do so. So I'd ask you, dear viewer, what are you sitting on that you bought at just a few years back but haven't started playing yet? For me, that is the Trails in the first 2 or so Trails in the Sky games, the first Hollow Knight, and Streets of Rage 4. Streets of Rage 4 and Hollow Knight being on my Switch, the Trails games being on my PC via Steam. Also, there is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, also on my PC, thanks via Epic. So yeah, I got a pretty good chunk of backlog of games to play through for the next few years. Some of them might come to the channel, others might just stay separate just for my own casual game. Oh, also, it is a game that I really like, but can't play for the channel due to how the graphics work. Well, and OBS just does not want to play nice with it. But still, dear viewer, what are you sitting on in your backlog? Let me know in the comments below. But please keep it civil down there. Seriously, no one should be a hater over what they've been neglecting to play on their own time. Now you ain't going anywhere. Step back into the onion. Hello there. That's that green dog we saw at the beginning of the game. So how do I get to you? And that's easy. Go around. And also there is a familiar looking person. I will do that, Captain, but first I'm going to stay out here where it's safe and set up that bridge. Because as the spelunking areas kind of go, they go for a good 20 or so minutes in and of themselves. So that is a next time project. In the interim, let's just continue collecting what we can. We will let y'all work on that. Alright, as for the rest of you, you can't get this one yet, but, what? Okay, let's head to that wall. Okay, they got the materials. Now this enemy here, it can shoot electricity, but it's completely immune. But it can't resist the ice. Alright, Icy, you're gonna go in here. So everybody's going in here. Oh, and I see an onion up there. Let's get here. So, let's go to that top. I need you to get in the way while I'm bringing that back. Alright, you guys do that. And we'll have the rest work on this. Okay, so we need 20 to get this one out. Look at that! Another onion! This one's a little different color from the first one we found. Could it have another Pikmin type? We're gonna find that out, Colin. Ochi, you and Snowstorm, do your thing! I'm gonna head back to base camp. Oh, that didn't take long. And I'm being dumb right now because I didn't take the ones that just took down that little wall just up and help that. There's always a chance to be more efficient with this, considering that's what they want to teach you throughout the game. Alright, you gotta do that. Yes, it is. Another Shocky. Yes, I know they have each of the enemies have a specific name, but I'm not going to use them right now. Alright. We got another one. And they just change it up where it's now. They now just have 2 numbers. That's one thing I wish they didn't change from Pikmin 3. Because that way, the onion would just change colors depending on what kind of Pikmin you had at all times. But it's an aesthetic choice. And of course, much to my chagrin, we don't get an upgrade to how many Pikmin we can have out into the field. Those are clerics only. Cool. Get! We're almost at that halfway point. Much more to go. What? I ain't forget about you, bonk. Get. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this week's part of Pikmin 4. Next time, it's back in the spelunking, leading those two, not just this cave here, but also the one where we saw that green dog. So until then, folks! Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you liked what you saw in the video. And I'll see you next time.